Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your host of the Startup Junkie, AJ. And yes, I know is not the normal day that we actually come to you with our show, the Startup Junkie Live, Monday through Friday. And you can be sure to check us out on all of your social platforms, as well as the podcasting platforms such as iTunes, iHeartMedia, Spotify, as well as TuneIn. Now, I'm coming to you to share some information today and actually give you a replay of one of our most popular segments, and that's marketing funnels and lead generation funnels, where I actually walk you through the mapping process. And you might say, well, AJ, why do I need this? Well, if you are a business owner, entrepreneur with a startup, you definitely need this because you need a way to generate the lifeline or the blood of any business, and that's sales. And the only way you can do that is through aggressive marketing, but also understanding the customer journey and what lead mapping or mapping out the customer journey and being able to lead customers to your website or to your landing page. Say, for example, if you're using ClickFunnels, Unbounce, Entreport, Lead Pages, or any other, or Instapage, or any other popular landing page software, you still need to understand the process because, as I always say, technology is democratized, meaning any and everyone has access to it, but understanding and knowing how to apply strategy to it and being able to understand the data and the analytics is something completely different. So in this bonus episode of the Startup Junkie, I'm going to introduce you to, or reintroduce you to, lead mapping, generating leads. And this is all based on customer interviews I had and consultations this week trying to help some of our clients figure it out. So with that said, let's get into it. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop on my computer over here and I'm going to just kind of share something with you before I really explain to you what marketing funnel is all about and what is a lead generation funnel. So let me just hop over here on my computer real quick. Okay, so this is your typical marketing funnel where you're creating awareness for your brand. You're hoping that people or potential customers consider it so you can convert them in the third stage over to customers, and they become loyal customers, so much so that they start to advocate for your brand. Now, here's what we're talking about. We're talking about a lead generation funnel and being able to map that out to a point to where you know how you can actually make the traditional marketing funnel work with this new funnel and getting people into your pipeline. Okay, so let me explain to you what the marketing funnel is. Of course, like I said just a second ago, basically a marketing funnel is how you lead customers down a path, a journey, and actually help them get to a point to where they've become aware of your brand, they're considering your brand, they decide to purchase your brand, and then once they've purchased your brand, they become loyal to your brand, and they're so loyal about your brand that they start to tell other people about your brand. In other words, they become a brand ambassador. In other words, they start to promote your business. And a very good case in point is Netflix. Now, Netflix was, to some people, streaming a far out idea. But once many people actually got on the service and they really start to enjoy the service, they start to tell other friends, hey, why are you paying $200 or $300 a month for cable when you can pay $15 and you can get all of this original programming? And if you want to add your cable stations to your Netflix account, you can kind of like, through a, I guess you could say, a la carte business model. But anyway, the point is,
once you've taken someone through that funnel, how do you keep them coming back? How do you upsell them? Well, that is a traditional marketing funnel. But what I'm about to show you, and I'm actually going to demonstrate this live, is the lead generation funnel. And with a lead generation funnel, one of the primary things that we do is take a customer, a potential customer, through a series of steps. And all along the way, we're either trying to upsell a customer, or we're trying to get the customer interested in services by kind of warming them up by giving them like free offers, and then hopefully down the line we could actually hit them with a sale. In other words, we can get a sale from them. So the hardest thing though is actually mapping out a lead generation funnel. And earlier in a promo, when I was talking about, well, lead generation funnels can be difficult to create, especially when you're trying to figure out and scribble it on paper, where for example, you'll say, well, I'm gonna have a Facebook ad and a YouTube ad and a Google PPC ad, and hopefully someone clicks on that, and then they come to my website, and then I get their information, and then hopefully I can call them. So you're trying to map it out. But some of the best marketers in the world, some of the most highly sophisticated and iconic brands use very, very complicated lead generation or customer generating funnels. And one of the best softwares, and actually it's funny too, because I actually spoke with the owner of it today, because he had his telephone number in an old email, and since then he's removed it. But anyway, here's the point. Putting together a lead funnel is very, very difficult. And the program, and I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm literally going to, tonight, introduce you to the software in order for you to, be able to map out a lead generation funnel. And I'm going to explain to you how the process is, and what customers do when they actually enter in the funnel, and how you can upsell them and get, if you're a business owner, or a doctor, or a chiropractor, or a dentist, how you can actually get funnels, or if you're an attorney, how you can get clients by putting someone on the path in a funnel. And, if you are, selling informational products, if you're a coach or whatever, these funnels will definitely work for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you right now what we consider one of the best softwares, and one we use every day in our company, for actually mapping out, the customer journey in the funnel. And so right here, what we use is Funnelit. Okay. Now, of course, you can go and you can sign up on Funnelit, and you can get actually a free account. Okay, where you can start mapping. But a free account, trust me, is super duper limited. So where it says $74 a month for up to 2 sites. Oh, by the way, I need to say this. I am not an affiliate for Funnelit. I just think that it's a fantastic software if you're trying to map out, the customer journey. And the customer journey, by the way, is the path in which you want to take the customer, all the steps you want to take them through in order to create brand awareness for your product or service, get them to consider, remember the marketing funnel, right? Consider your product or service, and hopefully you'll have them purchase your product or service, and then they become so loyal to the brand that they tell a friend. So Funnelit is Funnelit.io. You see it here. This is the go-to website for us when we're creating funnels for clients, and we're trying to generate leads, and we're also trying to generate new customers for clients. Now, so you can just go through this and sign up and get started. Now, I'm not going to waste your time by actually going in and signing up for an account, because I literally already have one. See, it already took me to my dashboard. So when I click that, we're in. So now let me show you what an actual funnel looks like. Okay. This is a funnel right here, strategic positioning funnel that we created for an attorney. Okay. So basically, let me explain it to you. Okay. So basically, what we was doing for the attorney, we basically created Facebook ads, and we also created AdWords, PPC, and we also created YouTube ads, right? And so when people would see in this first step, they would see a Facebook ad or a YouTube ad, they would actually click on the ad, and the video would actually take them from, they would click on the ad, then they would go to a landing page, and the landing page would have a video on it that explains a little bit more about our client services. And then they would put in their information, because an opt-in page, by the way, is if you've ever, and I'm gonna demonstrate it, so it'll be easy for you to see exactly what I'm talking about. But an opt-in page is when if you want something, like say you want to attend a webinar online, or you want to download a free document from like a website, they ask you to put your email address in. That's called an opt-in form. In other words, you're opting in to receive emails from them. You're opting in to get information from a particular website or from a particular business. Okay, and so basically what we did was we ran Facebook and YouTube and Google AdWords, PPC ads. People opted in, right? And then they were redirected to our client's website. And that website, once they went to the website, they actually put in additional information, and our clients were able to actually get them. But the thing about a funnel is, when most people think about lead generation funnels, they tend to think about lead generation funnels only in terms of digital marketing, right? But as you can see here, we actually had something on each one of these pages where we say, but hey, for an immediate response, call now. So we actually added the telephone in the service. So we got phone leads, and we had internet leads where the person was required to put in their first and their last name, as well as telephone number and an email address. So this was a funnel. Now, just to tell you just a little bit more about why we like Funnelit so much, is because you see these icons here. Like say if I go here, let me move this over a little bit. If I wanted to actually create one of these, I could literally go to pages, and I have all the different things that I want to do. Like if I want to create a sales page or map out a sales page in my funnel, I could do that. If I want to do a webinar, and here's the most interesting thing about this for us, okay? And that thing is here. Let me show you this. For us, we have access to what is called the vault. And the vault, let me move this around here. Just a second, good people. We'll move this around. All right, so see this right here, the vault? The vault has funnels in it that some of the most well-known people actually use, such as webinar funnels. You have all types of funnels, and if you're trying to put a funnel together, you can actually drag and drop. Like say if I wanted to do a LinkedIn ad, I could drag and drop that here, and then I could say I have a LinkedIn ad, a Facebook ad, and an AdWords ad. Well, AdWords, which is Google PPC, and then I wanted to do YouTube here, I can do that as well. So the bottom line is you can easily create a funnel. Now, I know that this whole funnel thing can be a bit over your head, okay? Because understanding the marketing funnel, sure, is simple to understand. You want people to become aware. You want them to consider your product. You want them to purchase. You want them to become loyal, and you want them to share what it is that you're selling, your product or service. You want them to become loyal. But let me just kind of take you through an actual funnel and how it works. So I'm here on Facebook, right? And Facebook. So what this right here is the ClickFunnels Facebook page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at one of Facebook ClickFunnels ads. Okay. So they're trying to sell their ClickFunnels. In other words, they actually have a funnel system which is different from Funnelit. Funnelit is just a mapping out system, but ClickFunnels is it has like what they call landing pages, which a landing page is just like a mini website, but it takes you through an entire funnel. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually demonstrate actually going through the funnel. So I'm going to click on the link. So we're letting, okay, so if I want a free 14-day trial of ClickFunnels, I need to click on this. Okay, so once I click on this, watch this. So then it asks me for my name, right? So I'm just going to say my name is John. All right, I'm going to put my my email address in, right? And I'm just going to make up a password. Start building my first funnel, right? So remember I told you about trying to sell me? So basically right now what it's trying to do is, because I'm in this funnel, this is a funnel here. They want me to select a plan, but I'm not going to select a plan, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to my email, and I am going to see if I actually got an email from ClickFunnels. It might take a little bit. Boom, there you go. Got an email from ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels is welcoming me to the family. So now let me jump back over here to this. Okay, so basically what I did was I saw an ad on Facebook, right? I clicked on it. It took me to a landing page, and I opted in. I gave my information, and what they did was from there, they literally did this. They literally sent me an email, right? And if I click on the email, then they're going to take me all the way through the funnel until either one or two things happen. First of all, they've already gotten my lead. So they got a lead, me as a lead, because they got my information. So what they're going to do from here on out is they're going to send me email after email after email after email until I either purchase something or I act on my free account. So you might be saying, AJ, what does that have to do with my business? Well, the way that marketing is today is so completely different. It used to be direct response was the way to go. It used to be disruptive communication was the law of the land. Disruptive communication or disruptive marketing, for example, is if you're watching a TV show and then an ad pops up. You know what I mean? Or they play a commercial. There's literally nothing that you can do about it, other than change the channel. You can't really do anything about it. Just change the channel. So because marketing has shifted so much, now you have to find a way to kind of nurture a potential customer. And how you nurture that potential customer is by giving them incentives and taking them through a funnel. And so that is why marketing funnels are extremely important. So what are your action plans? And you say, well, I didn't know I had an action plan. Well, yeah, you have an action plan. You know what the action plan is? If you're a business owner or an entrepreneur and you're trying to scale a startup, okay, or you're trying to scale your business, you're trying to grow your business. If you're not, you're not leading the customer down a path on a journey, so eventually they, as the marketing funnel is, become aware of your brand, they consider your product or service. They purchase your product or service. That's called conversion. And then they become loyal to it because they love it so much because you have fantastic customer service and they tell a friend. Then if you're not doing that, I'm telling you, you're making a big mistake. So the action plan is this for you tonight. You don't have to do it tonight, but you definitely need to do it sometime this week. And I'm telling you because this is how we're able to generate quite a bit of revenue for our clients. You need to sign up for an account, something like Funnelit or anything else similar to Funnelit, a funnel mapping system. So instead of trying to write it out on paper, it's easier for you to actually visually see how you want to nurture your potential customers and how you want to interact with them. And also, as it relates to lead generation, any and everything that you need to know about how to use this type of software, you can actually, let me show you here. All right, you literally can go to to the help desk, okay, and you can type in anything you want to learn, and they have tons of tutorials here in Funnelit. And you can also go to YouTube and look up Funnelit tutorials. But I just wanted to share that with you tonight, that if you are not using funnels, marketing funnels to nurture leads and create content that's engaging for your customers or potential customers that leads them on a path, and you're giving them some type of incentive, then you're missing out. So I hope you got something from this tonight. If you're watching the live, keep dropping those questions in the comment section, and I'll answer those questions. If you're watching the replay, definitely drop those questions in, and I'll still respond to you. It may not be immediately, or if you're catching this, like I said, on the replay, definitely ask your questions. I appreciate everyone showing up tonight. Until next time, take care.